What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm proud to announce a special series that will be happening every Friday, and it's a series I'm very excited to delve into topics that are confusing, as well as mysterious and also very unique and interesting. And so I'm announcing today Mind Bender Fridays. This is something I've been working on for a little while. In my off time, just kind of going over some things, and I'm so excited to announce it. So this video right now is the first episode. We're going to discuss some of the things that we're going to talk about going forward with Mind Bender Fridays. Um, and kind of talking about how the videos are going to be laid out. So, Mind Better Fridays are going to be a psychology conversation. So we're going to be talking about different psychology-based topics. So love, hate, pain, loss, happiness, um, the idea of being alone, being with somebody. The We're going to go into topics of maybe even some serial killers and some type of psychopathic tendencies. We're going to be talking about all types of psychological topics within the realm of psychology. And we're also going to be just talking about a lot of just questions that I have as an adult as I go older. This is going to be a really good way for me at least to talk about some of the things that I am really just questioning or thinking about in reality. Um, it's going to be a way also for you guys to maybe think about these questions yourself, and maybe we'll have a conversation down in the comments, and maybe we'll come to an understanding of these questions. So these videos are going to be focused on questions, a lot of questions. So if you're someone who doesn't like these conversation videos where maybe nothing of substance is actually being discussed, then you may not like these videos because these videos are not intended to have substance. All right, these are intended to ask questions, throw ideas out there, and maybe have a brief understanding of these topics. I also am going to be looking up different websites for psychology and going over new studies, new ideas, new theories. So we're going to be going into this very deep throughout the next couple of episodes and throughout the year. This is just the beginning of all the new series that I have planned. I have a series. I'm working on getting series for every single day. So every single day we have a new series starting. Um, I'm also going to be announcing soon Historical Mondays. That will be talked about soon. Then we obviously have the My Book Days. So we have tons of different series coming, and we have more coming. So I hope you guys are excited about that. So I'll leave you at this. This is going to be the first question, and a question that I will be coming back to probably in the next episode because I think this is a topic that I've given a lot of thought to the last couple of months, in the past about probably a year or so. So, without further ado, let's get into our first question, our first conversation in psychology. So, my question here to you guys is, they say love is a thing that you will experience in life, right? They say that. But my question is love based upon reality or something we've made up in our mind? Because love, as you see it in the movies or in the books, is obviously not how love works in real life, right? It's obviously in real life you're not gonna have come to Jesus moment and really understand that that person you're interacting with loves you, and you're not going to run back, you're not going to drop your whole life, you're not going to leave your job, you're not going to move across the country to be with that person because of a few days of interaction with them, as you see in movies. Um, you're not going to leave the person you're already going to marry for the person because you met them a few days ago and they've had a crazy impact. And so, because of this love as being different, is there a line between the love we have in real life between one person and another, and the love we have um, between our soulmate and another? And I asked this because I had this almost this thought while watching a Hallmark movie of all things, when I thought about the fact that the protagonist of the show movie, the one that the female was falling in love with, his wife had died in a car accident some years prior to the events of the movie, and so he was able to fall in love with her and have this deep connection, right? Very deep connection in the storyline of the movie. And then this new character comes along and he falls in love with her as well. Now, they say love is tied to your soul. At least that's what some people say. Some people say it's all about it's based on your soul. And so your soul has your own soulmate. God has a soulmate for you, or whatever belief you have has a soulmate for you in this life. Right? And in this life, your soulmate, if you find them, will be with you as long as long as it's being given to you, right? As long as the universe or God or whatever decides you should have. And they say once your soulmate dies, you'll be re-enjoying with your soulmate in heaven or whatever belief you believe in. But my question, and this is something that almost kind of mind shocked me, kind of mind blown myself, was when I thought of how that this is kind of crazy because if he did find his soulmate, how is it possible that you fell in love with somebody else? And as if you did fall in love with someone else, right? Even if you did, how how is it the same as the one prior? Or is it the same as the one prior? And in that case, are you really in love with that person or are you just in love? You know what I mean? There's a difference between in love, right? There's a very huge difference between that. Loving somebody because they're nice, they're good looking, they're funny. It's different than loving someone's literal soul and being attached to that person, right? Um, and so, is it possible to experience love twice? And if it is possible to experience soul love more than once, why is it that some people experience this more often than others? Like you have some people out there that are on their third or fourth marriage and they're extremely happy and they've been happy for all those marriages. And then they go to see people that have been married once and been very happy. And then there's been people who have never experienced love. Say, for example, like myself. So, if that's the case, how is that even possible, right? How is that, and how is it justifiable through our souls and through the universe that there is this idea that you can have, some people can have more loves than the other? This is something I thought about. It's mind blowing me because it really put into realization the fact that there's just some people who are designed to have it easier than others. There's literally just people who are born and their entire life is going to be easier in so many more ways than just like money or power, right? Um, but that's just my thoughts on it. I would love to hear down below what you guys think about this. I think that love is consuming my mental the last couple of like last year or so. I've just been so interested in what love is and the meaning of it and how our brain works around it, how the chemicals balance is, and it's just been consuming me. I think that's what got me into psychology. I've been really into it recently. I've been watching a lot of like YouTube essays on it. I'm watching a lot of TED Talks. It's just a fascinating thing because our brains and our souls and our hearts, or if you believe in souls or not, I personally believe in souls, but I think that they're a more complex thing. It's fascinating in the grand scheme of things. So, yeah, this has been the first episode of Mindbender Fridays. These videos may not be super long or super short. I don't really know. They're kind of depend on the topic and if whether or not I can get everything I'm saying out in a reasonable amount of time. Um, but these videos are all about questions and making you feel, um, I want to say confused, but more open to topics because I think a lot of us get really trapped in our own feelings a lot of times. I know I have a lot more recently than in the past, and we get trapped in this battle in ourselves. This one side that hates ourselves, the one side that loves ourselves, and sometimes I feel like I'm just the dude in the middle, being like, "Yo, guys, like, chill out." And I feel like that is a unique psychology thing where your brain sometimes is just doing so many activities inside of it. It's doing everyday activities. It's remembering the past. It's thinking about the future. It's worrying about the present. It's concerned about past past experiences. It's worried about the future experience. So it's all these things happening at once. And sometimes your brain, I feel like, your brain just needs a break sometimes. And maybe this will be a way to kind of give the brain a break, because we can just sit here, talk, and get these emotions, these ideas, these feelings, these thoughts out of our head, out into the world, out into the universe. And maybe somebody out there will have my answers. Somebody out there will be able to sit down in the comment section and tell me the answers to my questions. And maybe vice versa. Maybe I'll have the answers to their questions and their ideas. And that's really what psychology is all about. It's understanding the human brain, understanding emotions, understanding the psyche, and being able to answer things as we get to know them, and asking questions and get to know things. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will also be posting psychology-based stuff randomly over on Discord. So make sure you check out that Discord channel. I think it's under general channels, and it's just called Psychology. I'll be posting over there regularly, sort of regularly. These videos are probably going to take the place of that, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I am so excited to go into this in the future. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. You're awesome, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.